Okay, we're here with our newest arrival at Lowry Park, African penguin. Now, this is the first chick, successful chick in our collection, and this is Alex, keeper who takes care of this chick. And we still, and Alex, what was the birth date?
February 11th.
February 11th. So he's just now getting to the point where he's learning how to swim, believe it or not. Now, in the wild, mom's basically just going to push that chick out, and they have to learn from the get-go. Here we have to take some initial steps and get him used to all that. So how much does he weigh? Well, we don't know the sex yet, so how much does it weigh?
It weighs about 2.7 kilograms this morning.
2.7, and it started out weighing how much?
Oh, very small, about 56 grams.
56 grams. So this little guy is just growing by leaps and bounds. You can't get much cuter than that. Now, starting to lose its downy feathers now, getting its adult plumage, and then a very slow introduction into the rest of the birds, correct?
Yes, they can get kind of aggressive if you introduce a new one right away, so we like to let them have a chance to get used to each other before we really put them out together.
So this will be a slow process, probably take a couple of months to do that. And what's he eating now?
Oh, he eats whole fish. He likes sardines.
Wow. And what was at what point did he start eating whole fish?
As soon as we pulled him from the parents, 3 weeks, we started feeding him on whole fish.
Now this species was just recently moved from threatened to endangered. So this is very important bird for the captive population now. These birds numbered about 1.5 million birds in the early 1900s and now are still under a lot of pressure in the wild. They nest basically from Namibia all the way south to the eastern shore of South Africa with several nest sites, several large colonies. The most popular one is Boulder Beach, where the tourists can go, and you actually drive out to this parking lot and you observe the nesting sites there. So this is the second smallest penguin, and a lot of people think that penguins all live in the cold climates. Well, actually, if we recognize it, about in our third warming trend in the world, and at the second warming trend of the world, a lot of the smaller penguins moved north because it was too cold in the Antarctic. And this animal doesn't range as far north as the fairy penguin, which is actually off the coast of Ecuador. So penguins live in the kind of environment that we have here in Tampa, and it's very similar to South Africa. Alex, tell me some of the interesting parts about raising this bird. I mean, this is a first for you and for the zoo.
Definitely, yeah. Its personality is just amazing. It was a penguin from the first time we pulled it from the parents. It's just got such attitude. It likes to chase shadows. It likes to. It's just so full of personality. I wasn't expecting that.
And what have been some of the challenges? Again, it's a first for us, and granted, there are other zoos that have raised this species, but is some interesting challenges for you?
It was a little bit of a challenge to get it to start feeding at first, but it picked it up really quick. So that was interesting, and it's kind of shy, so it hasn't been wanting to really jump into the water. So we've been kind of encouraging it along, and but it was very interested in the rest of them when we brought him out to the exhibit this morning.
Now, they're also called black-footed penguins, and then at one time were called jackass penguins because of their vocalizations. It sounds like a donkey bray, but we much prefer African penguin right now. So when you come out to Lowry Park, you'll go to the penguin exhibit and you'll see the adult colony, and then in a short order, you will see this little boy or girl. We don't know yet. We're in the process of having the bird sexed right now, and it will join that colony very shortly. Alex, thank you very much.